Right, it's Wednesday morning, a bit later than intended, about 8 o'clock. Let's go and see if we can see any hawfinch. We won't, but we can but try. There's also dippers in the river, apparently. We'll try and get them as well. Try being the operative word. No dippers down there. They're probably not going to be by the footpath. But we shall see. I've seen plenty of videos of hawfinch in these trees and around here. I'm pretty sure I saw a hawfinch in that tree. Not that one, it's too small. Guess I'll have to wait. Someone else drawing a bit of a blank. Still think I've seen one, but not good enough to confirm it. Here we are, behind the Fountain Pub. Supposed to be a good spot for dippers down here, although I have seen no dippers are dipping. But we shall see. We can walk back this way, so definitely well is required. But we shall see. It's back towards the bridge where we just was. No dippers. We go back to the river again in a minute. There's always a chance. Right, we're getting back to the Whitemead. River's down here. Let's go down there. Who knows what we might see.
This is Park End.
Bear left, B4234, Fancy Hill.
We are heading towards... Look at all those cars. What are those people doing here?
I don't know, we weren't there earlier.
That's odd. It must be maybe there's a game in the field. Kids or something. No?
People working, maybe.
My goodness, I've never seen this before. Have you? Look at the size of that hauler for animals. We are heading to the... I'm trying to remember. The Dean Heritage Center. Now where's that located?
Up here.
It's this way, and that's where we're going. It shouldn't take long. Join us again when we arrive. We have just arrived at the Dean Heritage Center. It takes Alan about 20 minutes to get his camera and everything out of the car, so I'm going to walk on, leave him to it. And over here, just as we were driving in, I saw a kingfisher. That was so exciting. And here we are. This is like a museum and to the industrial heritage and history of the Forest of Dean, but also how people lived, like their cottages and things. Camp Mill, there, can you see that? I think it is, yeah. Oh, there's the map. Well, don't be so quick, you'll scare it away. Jesus. Yeah, he's there. Did you get a nice picture of the kingfisher?
Yep.
I'm glad.
I got a picture.
It was quite exciting, wasn't it? We'll see him again as we walk around. He loves this pond. Now you had to have been born in the Forest of Dean and lived within the 100 of St. Breville's for a year and a day, or worked in the forest for a year and a day before you could be called a free miner. The rest of this is like a social history of the forest. More modern stuff. We're going to go outside in a minute and see what's out there. Women's Land Army, Women's Timber Corps. Up here's eel traps on the wall. Free miner and his son. What they're holding in their mouths was a lamp. Right there, see? They'd hold it with their teeth so they could work with their hands. A little oil lamp. My dad was a miner. And here's some nets and eel traps. In this area, there nowadays a forestry commission and forestry schools. Oh, look at this nice room. That is really awesome. Look at the size of the television and how the door is shut on the screen, see? Back when the television was really a piece of furniture. You see that, Chris, the size of the TV? Mm-hmm. And how the door is closed? Because back then, TVs really were an item of furniture in your house. You had nice stands and cabinets, but much smaller screens. This is just artwork, I guess. But we're gonna go outside. Here's where we came in the pond, where we saw a kingfisher. Down at the gallery we were just in. Old tools. Very well presented. Underutilized. But I just had to show you this sign. I thought it was nice. Forestry Commission, National Forest Park, Forest of Dean. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Here we are in the Dean Heritage Centre.
Right up here, this stream is where we saw the dipper, but the water's running pretty strong right now.
The Mandarin. Here we are at Susley Ponds.
said that they've got native crayfish in this pond.
All right.
So they don't want you to go in the water, let your dogs in, just introducing other ones. And look, this has trail goes all the way to the end and back. So look. Are you filming? Film me, film me. Hi.
So here we are. Look. You got food?
Oh, you bet. It's lovely.
Have you got some food, Chris? Should we see my food?
Dip it into this, huh? Oh my God, that's delicious, Chris, isn't it? Here we are, still in the Forest of Dean. We're going to walk up Simmons Yat Trail to see Simmons Yat Rock. This is a circular walk. We're not going to do the whole walk. We're just going up to the rock. But you see? You hear blackbirds singing. Somewhere in all these clumps, little hillocks are Iron Age fort or Iron Age dwelling remains. They've all been excavated and just left to grow over. So I'm not sure exactly where they are. Somewhere over there. Sun feels nice, doesn't it?
It still fills me with dread.
See, it says viewpoint. That's where we're going. We're going to go up that way in a minute, but let's go over here first.
So we're going to do the trail. We're going to walk the way down, walk the way up.
Good Lord, no.
Chicken. I was just about to do it.
You go first then. So this is the Wye River Valley. Maybe someday I'd do it, but maybe then again I won't.
The last 30 years. I don't think we're going to be doing it anytime soon.
I know, true enough. Enjoying the view. It shows how it was formed. Just goes over the road. And then up here. And here we are at the promontory of Simmons Yat Rock. I hear the falcon. Or some raptor. You hear the pheasants? It's March, so you can see the trees are just starting to bud out. They look a bit fuzzy, but they're not really green yet. And this tells you what you're looking at. The Cayman, Beneven, Black Mountains. Back the other way. Edge End, English Bicknor, Ruradine, Welsh Bicknor, Much Markle Hill. There you go. So, that way's north. Then there's Alan enjoying himself talking about birds and photographing birds.
Whole day, they did come out a little bit later. And so
And that's it, folks. This is the view from Simmons Yacht Rock.